I think sustainable investing is probably a softer terminology than the kind of terminology we were using 20 or even 30 years ago, which is very much hard green, also dark green, light green, but very hard definitions. Now sustainability is, it means several things, and it means several things to clients too.
So it's not just anymore about negative screening or positive screening. They want to know about impact investing because they're reading a lot more things in the press. So we're getting a lot more people asking us about that.
I think I've definitely seen an increase this year in environmental concerns. Definitely just more awareness about the need for action and asking more unprompted about environmental, ethical, ESG. There's a lot of terminology in the industry, but clients haven't necessarily caught on to the terminology, but they definitely know about the what they want to achieve.
Sustainable is a catch-all term for us. It represents an awful lot of different aspects of it. So, whereas in the past it's all about the negative screening of not doing stuff, sustainable really is about the positive impact that we can actually have through our investments. So whether it's about cleaning up the planet, whether it's about making sure there's fairness within society or on company boards, diversity on boards, etc. If it's making sure that people don't do bad things in their companies and have a social stakeholder type aspect to it. So it literally is everywhere that is looking to make a positive change, positive impact for good across the whole piece.
So one of the first things that people might ask me about sustainable investing is, they want to avoid things like arms and tobacco, for example, and that's quite easily done. It's the other things now that are sort of taking their interest, and that's reduced use of plastics, reduced use of energy, sort of the carbon emissions, and all those things that they want to be certainly thought about by the individual companies they're investing in. And it is more of a journey necessarily than trying to find the lowest contaminators on the planet. The interest has always been there, but I think the ability to fulfill that interest has got easier.
I think Greta Thunberg has played a big role in that. I think clients are waking up to the fact that we need to look after the world, and they want to play a role in that, and they don't want to be negatively impacting the world. They want to make a change and be a part of that, even if it is a really small part. We've seen a lot more clients over the last few months asking about it, and I think that's just going to snowball.
Interestingly enough, over the past 3 years, as multi-managers, we see what happens in other investment managers. What we've seen is the integration of ESG factors. And essentially what that means is that environmental, social and governance factors are being incorporated into people's investment process. So that if I'm an investment manager and I'm looking to run a particular portfolio with a particular mandate, I have another screen, another piece of information to actually determine whether that's something I should add to my client's portfolio or not. So that ESG screen will be a scoring that, it'll be either good or bad or in between. And that is something that I've seen some of the biggest investment managers on the planet actually adopting now, today, for investment managers to use.
I think the area will grow. I'm not sure that it will remain a separate industry, if you know what I mean. I think sustainable investing, ESG investing will be mainstream, essentially.
I think there needs to be a real push to educate clients on the different types of investing, and I know they can read a lot of things into it, but I think as advisors we have a responsibility to explain to them the differences between each thing and go through with a fine-tooth comb what each of the funds mean. So that they can better understand what they're investing in, because as much we do have to advise them and they have to trust us, but I think the more they understand, the better.